Fluoride makes your body absorb extra aluminum. And where does the aluminum go? Your brain. And what metal shows up alarmingly in the brains of Alzheimer victims? You guessed it, aluminum. That's why they want to put fluoride in the water, because it dumbs you down. You're too stupid to figure anything out. Government education, that makes you fit right in for the government education. When education's controlled by government, it should come as no surprise that people are unwilling and unable to question the state and are even willing to die to defend it. What does school really teach children? Truth comes from authority. Intelligence is the ability to remember and repeat. Accurate memory and repetition are rewarded. Non-compliance is punished. To conform intellectually and socially. That's what you learn at these schools. You've been lied to about everything. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot unlearn the many lies they've been taught to believe. Gee, that sounds like cognitive dissonance. As I get older, I begin more and more to feel that being brought up and educated is a form of hypnosis, brainwashing, and indoctrination that is extremely difficult to survive with one's senses intact. They're dumbing us down to protect their own interests. But don't tell anybody. They won't believe you. Knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power which knowledge gives. Governments don't want an intelligent population because people who can think critically can't be ruled. They want a public just smart enough to pay taxes and dumb enough to keep voting. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. All of every legislation and legal is not the law. What with their corporate Crown Temple Bar Association Law Society under false pretenses of being a law. The real truth is it's all regulation and policies, which is what statutes and acts are. It is the biggest corporation company on this earth to do what? To make fake money, i.e. cash, and control every man and woman and property. These are all fiduciary and trustee under false pretense, and how they control everyone through the all capital name. All legal stuff like legal instruments, legal title, when they are after your trust estate, these are legal commercial instruments. Wake up. The legal name slave ships going down. It's illegal to use a legal name. It's my duty to inform you that it's illegal to use a legal name. You have now been informed that it's illegal to use a legal name. You are no longer ignorant. Whatever you do involving the use of a legal name from this point on will be in full knowledge that you're acting illegally. Okay? It's a fraud, which means it's illegal. Okay? All of those names are a fraud. At common law, that is not your name. All of that is a fraud. That's why it's illegal. You can thank the legal system, the criminals of the bar, the liars and the judges. No, I meant the lawyers and the judges. No, actually, I meant the liars and the judges. And they're liars too. And all who serve them, because it's their cult, their legal name fraud, crime, scam, rooted in and upheld by evil. Lies, theft, deception, control, slavery, profit, wars, and murder. They live by parasiting upon you when you use the legal name illegally. It keeps them in false honor and keeps you paying for their crimes, whilst trapped in a perpetual state of fraud and dishonor from cradle to grave, and has you guilty by association with everyone else's crimes until you stop willingly participating in the death cult known as the legal system. It's illegal to use anything legal without express written permission. That means the name on that driver's license. How would one acquire this legal document without first breaking the law using a legal name for which one does not have express written permission from a legal authority to use? The key to the greatest fraud ever, the power of Rome, is nothing but a grammatical deception. Ancient Latin, all upper text case is not English. It's that simple. It exists under a different grammatical rule. The official language of foreign Rome is ancient Latin, being illustrative text. English is descriptive text. Mixing the two languages is a fraud that can only be agreed upon. Such writings have no lawful or grammatical ability to correspond with each other, and by agreeing to any document that contains the all uppercase text renders you as a trustee of the fraud. The world debtor, the Vatican. You become the foreign citizen of Rome, trustee slave of the world. Is that you and your driver's license or passport? It's all a fraud. It is hearsay. A birth date is hearsay. Do you have first-hand knowledge of the day you were given birth? The only thing you have is that birth certificate, which is a fraud. Do not, under any circumstances, give out hearsay. Hearsay evidence is inadmissible unless you provide it. With a birth date, they can pull up their Sestakay Trust in their hearsay computer system. Did you know when you were born, your parents register you with the government? That's the brain-dead idiots as a corporation by receiving and signing a birth certificate. In a few years, your corporation will receive a taxpayer ID called a Social Security number, NIS number, IRD number, depending on where you are. This is so you can be used as collateral for the government to acquire debt. Your labor, time, and energy backs up the national debt. You are stock.